Well, good morning. It's Sunday the 10th of January, and today I'm going to be building the third in the series of Incredi builds Star Wars wooden collectibles. This one is the 80 ACT from the film Rogue One. Without further ado, let's get into it. As you can see from the previous kits, including the Death Star, the wood, although lighter, isn't as burnt with the detail as the previous kits, and there's one or two flaws in the wood itself, i.e. knots. It's pretty light on the burning process that they use, and there's some of the damage in the wood itself. So without any faffing about, let's just build this thing. And the first part you need is the main body, or centre of the main body. And as you can see, there's a lot of cutouts, so be extra careful when removing this one. And there we go, first part is off, and then I need parts 2 when I can find it among all this lot. Part 2 is hiding, don't know where. I'd have thought it had been up here somewhere. No, 4, 3, no, 10, 5. Ah, there we go. It's not as big as I expected it to be, so we'll push that out, put it to one side. And once again, as you know, with these, I tend not to do the sanding till a later time. Now this sits, that's the head, that's the tail, and this sits behind the head into the body itself, right there. Make sure it locates all the way and is a flush fit, because there's obviously going to be something in there. So make sure you get a nice tidy fit, like so. And then I need part 3 and 4, which I've already ascertained where they are. There's part 3, and there's part 4. Okay, so part 3, these go in the neck right here. So part 3 goes from this side and pushes in, and part 4 goes from the opposite side. This is a locking piece, so I'm going to cheat here. I'm going to put part 4 in first, like so, and then push part 3 through. This is tight. If you there we go. So that's part 3 and 4. It is a tight fit, so be extra careful. You all know me, I've broken parts before. Let's try and get the camera to do something properly. Turn the lamp down. Oh, I hate these camera things. I really do. Actually, there we go. It's because of the instruction sheet itself. That's better. Okay, so part 3 and 4, and now I need 5 and 6. And we've already noticed where 5 and 6 are. There's 5. And part 6 was over here. There we go. Part 6 is there. So we'll take that out as well. Right, so part 5 first sits aft or behind part 3 and 4 in the collar of the main body, and part 6 sits forward of 3 and 4 on the back of the head, making sure that they're all the way down and comfortable. Hence, there we go. Nice tight fit. Okay, so then I need 7 and 8. Now then, I didn't see these, so bear with me. There's part 8 and there's part 7. So we'll take 7 first, and again these look like locking pieces. So 7 goes in that way on the hind, and 8 goes in the opposite side, like so. Now they are contoured, skinny, fat, so please be careful when doing this. That instruction sheet is playing havoc with the camera. There we go. So now you can see the contour on both sections, and parts 9 and 10 do exactly the same as the front sections. There's part 9 and part 10 when I can find it. Where's part 10? Where are you? Come here. 10, 10, 10. Where's, if you see it, let me know. A little joke there. There's 10. Nice big fat piece. Again, excessive. Just trim that off. Okay, so part 10. Oh, yeah, we'll do part 10 first. Is the centerpiece and slides down through the middle. Both identical either side, and it sits flush with the top where it should. Now on part 9 it is actually detailed to a degree. Like I said when I started, the burning isn't as hard as on the previous kits in this one. Now that just slides in behind 7 and 8, so that you end up with something that resembles a skeletal frame, like so. Now then, we need part 11, and this is here. Taking care with this piece because as you can see from the removes, there's a few breakables on this one, and it's the same either side, and there's no burnishing on this, so you just slide it through the nose or muzzle of the walker, and there you have the basic shape for the headpiece. This camera, it really is annoying me. Okay. Now we need part 12 and part 13. So there's part 12 and there's part 13. And these are contoured. Part 12 sits the right way round, skinny end at the top, and the larger end toward the bottom. So it goes from small to large, and the same with part 13. Small to large, and it goes up the front end near the shoulders. There we go. Keep them straight. There. Okay. 14 and 15 are, there's 15. It's a teeny tiny piece down there. And I can get it out. That's 15. And 14, I presume, is nearby. There she is. 14 slightly larger. There. So 14, these are headpieces. Again, making sure that the orientation is correct. Small at the top, large at the bottom. And there we go, in place. And 15 is the weird one. The tooth is angled upward. It has a tooth on it, and I will show you once in place, like so. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. The tooth there aims up to the top, like so. Okay, there we go. And then we're obviously going to flip it over and do the same on the other side. So we want 16 and 17. So part 16 on the hind quarters and in place. And 17 mirrors the same as the opposite side on the forelegs or shoulders. There, like so. So you have crosshairs on both sides, front and rear. Okay. And then we do the same with the front. So I need 18 and 19. That's 19. And 18 is the little doddy piece. Again, orientation in the correct way. Like so. Large at the bottom, small at the top. And the angle, remember your angle on the front piece goes upward. And that's that one there. Okay. Part number, oh, we've got to turn the page again. 20. Part 20 is going to be up here somewhere. There we go, there's 20. Part 20, remove the excess. And part 20 is the jawline underneath. But is it the front one or the rear one? Okay, so you go that way. Not very clear, this one, and it is on the front. So the lower jawline on this one, there we go. And part 21 is a larger piece there. There's a few large excess pieces on this, so I'm just going to quickly remove them. Part 21 is the lower jaw. And orientation is small at the front, large at the back. And there we go. So far, not looking too bad. Touch wood, no broken pieces yet. Okay. And now we go to part 22, which is a little block. And he sits over part 21 underneath. Nice, and that's actually a nice snug fit. Some of the, oh, here we go, one's dropped out. So I was anticipating having to, oh, there we go, that's better. I was anticipating having to glue pieces like that, but no, no glue. It's what the instructions say. Okay, part 23. Now we get into the skin, which is there. Just trim. Oh, got the dropsies today. I do apologise. Remove any excess that you may find. 23 goes at an angle on the front as the snout. I'm hoping I've just fitted that the right way around. Probably not, but I have. So there we go, butt edged against parts 19, 20, 20, 21 and 22, and it sits in there nice and neat at an angle as the nose right there. Again, the burnishing's not very good on this kit, but it is there, you can see it, just not very good. Okay, so that was 23. Now we go to part 24, which is another one of those little squares, no excess. 24 side on over the bridge of the nose, sits on there nice and tidy like so. And parts 25 is a detail piece, which is what I'm going to call the whole of the scout on the top of the skull. Because let's be honest, these walkers, although so cool, do resemble dogs in one way or another. And there we go. So there you go. Starting to look like a headpiece already. And there's the snout in place too. Okay. And parts 26. The side piece. Now that's got a large nub on it. And a small one there. Okay, part 26. Here's the front. Oh, have I put that on the wrong side? I have. What a plonker. There we go. And part 27 is the piece that goes behind. Oh, a bit of excess on there again. So part 27 sits right behind, bulking it out a bit more by the looks of that. There we go. Looking good. I do apologise for the camera, but it's the best I've got, and I do what I can with what I've got. And part 28. Just please do pop by and see a few of my friends, see what sort of work they get up to. I'd be appreciative if you'd like and watch these videos and enjoy them. And that goes on there. That's basically its whiskers. There we go. In place and finished at the front on that side. And then we flip it over. Oh no, we don't. We've got a bit more to do here. Part 29. Of course. The essential. Be extra careful with this piece. It is so flimsy and easy to break. As you can see, such a skinny little piece. There. Okay. Right, so now we turn over and do the opposite side. And we need part 30. Just clean it off. Yep. And again, making sure that I've put it in the right place and the right orientation this time. There we go. 31. Clean off the little excess pieces. Put this on the right way round in a minute. There we go. 32. Here's his whiskers again. No excess there. 32 there. There we go. Now the extra careful piece. Oh yes. Touch wood again. And there we are. The head, I believe, at this point is complete. Looks quite formidable from what I can see anyway. Okay. So we'll turn the sheet over. I'm sorry I can't put the instructions in the video, but it wipes out the camera by the looks of things. So now we go to the main body area, and we need part 34, 35 and 36. Now these are the top coverings. So 34, we all know the shape of these by now. 34 goes that way, 35, oh, this one next. That's not right, surely. There we go, that's better. Put the right piece in the right place, you plonker. There we go. So 34, 35 and 36. And 36 is the one that holds 34 and 35 in place at the same time as being secured by their own pins. And that's the width of the vehicle. 37 is down here. And we are on this side. And 37 is the front piece of the main body. And then we want part 38, which is the rear section. Remove that a little bit, it's a bit whiffy. And 39 rather, is the piece that's holding them together. Like so. Now looking at that, there's another piece going on there. And the instructions have just confirmed yes. So part 40 goes over the whole thing. Extra detail makes all the difference. There we go. So then you repeat the same stages again on the opposite side. Oh, there's a bit of wispiness there again. Front legs, that goes there. Yep. You go on there. And then this piece goes over the top, and then the detail. Sits on and holds the two together. There we go. As you can see, the underside and or legs to finish. So looking rather nice. Part 46 is down here. You go there. I see. And this one goes on the other side. Now, feeling them two pieces that I've just applied, I'd say they need glue in place. There. Okay, so that one's complete. Let's get on with the next. So I need 47. Now I've got to be careful here because it's a pile of numbers and they follow on one after the other. So 47, 48, 49 and 50 in that order. So we'll start the first. These must be the leg supports. making sure they're located all the way in. Like so. And finally 50. There. So they're the leg supports. And we then go to one of the legs. So I need part 51. Something I noticed on one of these, I'll show you in a moment, what I found rather amusing. I'll show it you. 52 and part 53. I found this rather amusing, to be honest. This is one of the legs that you're given, and the detail it's quite amazing. And then when you get down the bottom here, who should you find but Frogger? I found Frogger. Can you see that? I thought that was rather funny. Eyes, nostrils, arms and legs. That was brilliant. Okay, so let's put the rest of Frogger together. I thought that was an enjoyable moment when putting this together. And we'll put the pad on as well, so that it's got all his bits on. Okay, so that's that one. Leg complete with Frogger, and he is the foreleg, and he's held in two places like so. Okay, the same with the next leg, which is 54, 55, and 56 over here. Get rid of that. So, and they're all Froggers. All the legs, they've all got a Frogger. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I thought it was rather funny. It's just the way that the burnishings picked out the detail and supplied it as a Frogger. Now there we go, two legs, one fore, one aft, and then we do the same again with the next leg. 57, 58 and 59. Slip that into there, making sure it's all the way up. Slide that on the bottom, catching all four corners of the main leg, and then this one goes on the opposite side. I'm sure this one's the front, it is, yes. This one's the foreleg. And then we'll do the same with the final leg. Part 60, 61 and 62. Okay. Slip that on there. And then on with the floor pad. And that's the hind leg. And, dare I say, complete. No breakages this time. Sorry to disappoint, but hey, you got to see Froggers, which I thought was rather funny. This camera's terrible, it really is. There we go. So that's the ATACR, and that concludes the video. Please like and share if you wish. Feel free to leave comments if you have any, good or bad. They all get responded to. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.